So this is what they do every single day of their lives is they watch Stuttering John and then they wonder why they're miserable. But listen, I don't make a habit of going on Stuttering John's show. But he popped on here the other night. And I went, and he's like, you guys all remember if you were here. I was just doing a show. And then he's like, oh, you come on my show. I'm like, okay. Well, next time you go live, I'll pop on your show. All right, John, next time you do, because we had just started here. And he was having a birthday extravaganza. It's not like, listen, I have... So then the next night I'm at the gym. I got an email from John. I went, all right, I'll pop on there. And I wanted to kind of get to know now new friend of mine, whatchamacallit, Brown Sugar Neil, because I don't want to call him Nasty Neil. We'll call him Brown Sugar Neil. And Ava, who are like, what lovely people, right? And Rob Saul pops on. So this is the clip that they're watching, I believe. And fuck Rob Saul. If you don't know why I don't like Rob Saul, it's because, I don't know, he questions me about domestic abuse and makes fun of me for it because he's a douchebag. So they decide to go to that part. And also, Shuli, of course, I know he heard me talking shit about him, but of course he's not going to play that part on his program. Want to know why? Because I'm right. So this is what I saw today. So yeah, that's Shuli. That's the man that wanted Artie's chair, but wasn't talented enough ever to sit in it. That's Clubfoot Karl, formerly Clubfooted, former friend of ours, but I have no use for you. You're dismissed because you're just a jerk. That's his lovely wife. His wife is lovely, Jenny Jingles, and then that man at the bottom, I think he's called Blind Mike. Never had an interaction with him. So this is all they do all day long. They just watch either Aaron Nimholt or Stuttering John. So yeah, I had a fun time talking to Stuttering John in a show last night. Oh God, shut up. Who cares? So then they have to cover it, of course, because it's like breaking news to them.
From last night's...
Rob Saul just came in. Is it okay?
Wow. Oh, no.
He can. I don't care. That's fine. Yeah.
It's gonna get nasty.
Gentlemen. Now, first of all, let me just clarify something.
How wound up he is already.
I'm wound up, yeah. No, I was just saying that's...
You can apologize. If you'd like to apologize, Rob, I would take that.
No, I was just going to say...
it was Keanu. That's who I was thinking of. Keanu's also a child. If you apologize, I'll accept that.
Okay. But you know why? Because you watch all of this shit. I'm being facetious because I would never accept an apology. I don't want anything to do with fucking Rob Saul. But Rob Saul is the one that's like, I'm sorry, you cross a line with me when you go, you cried about your abuse to the New York Post. Like, just makes fun of me for it. And I'm sorry. Excuse me for warning other people. Sorry that I was violently abused by a man. And he broke my wrist. And like, I just don't. Yeah, I don't know if anybody that would find that funny. It's very well documented. I have an order of protection for 10 years. But Rob thinks, like, I guess because he's so unfunny, that he's like, if I shit on her about it, I mean, well, then that's a you problem. That's really sad that he does that. I'd never even accept an apology. But unlike other people, I'm not going to get angry. I'm just going to sit there. I'm not going to run from the podcast. I feel bad for Rob Saul that he would even think that's funny. But so that's why I start saying that. Yeah, fuck him. I don't know how much nicer my mom and I could have been to that fucking chode. And then I just start seeing, like, she runs to the New York Post. They reached out to me, and what shall I do? Not say something? Yeah, it happened quite a few years ago. But if it helps somebody else, why wouldn't I talk to them? It's not clout chasing, Rob Saul, you sad little man. And by the way, it's not something that's very fun to talk about. All right. The comments are fucking brutal. The fucking, but I'm a strong lady. So fuck you. So yeah, that's why I said, maybe you can apologize to me, but go ahead, Karl and Shuli.
First off, an apology from Rob Saul. Who gives a shit?
It's not worth the paper it's written on.
It's so stupid.
What did he do to Keanu? I'm not aware of that.
Right. What does he need to apologize for?
He says horrible things about every woman all the time.
Oh, well.
Karl.
Just that.
Karl, you know what he needs to apologize for, and you mention it later, Karl. He says horrible things about every woman. No, I don't care about that. Jesus Christ, I wouldn't be able to, live my life if I, fucking got upset by the horrible things that people say about me. It's not that, and it doesn't upset me, but I can call out when something is fucked up, and that was fucked up. So, and you know that, Karl. You say it later. So why don't you just explain to Baldy up there, who was never good enough to get Artie's chair, who's a miserable fuck? Why don't you just explain that real quick? Why don't you explain it, Clubby?
I'm not familiar with Rob Saul.
Well, in that case, I'd like an apology too.
We don't need an apology.
I'm
Rob.
just kidding. I don't want
Just
one.
send her $50 and a link to your show, Rob. That smooths everything over.
that'll do
That's
it.
all.
Penis Wrinkle is an account that just trolls me 24/7. So that's not me. The only thing I said about that dating.
What's up with your face? Did you dip it in like a frying pan? Like you're all burnt up.
Boom. Got him. Got him. Ava coming in hot, and Keanu the laugh track for that too.
Ava's the mayor of Zing City, ladies and gentlemen.
If I'm Rob right here, I'm going, oh shit, I'm in over my head. I gotta go. I'd punch out.
I don't know why you would go in there.
Oh my God, this man. You know what? Watching this back, this is hilarious. Did Shuli just make a mayor of ... city joke? God, you hack. Ava's the mayor of Zing City. God, you hack. Shuli, this is why you wonder why, Shuli, that no one ever has found you funny. No one, they just wanted you to talk about the whack pack. I'm sorry, but you found your calling. Stop trying to be, but the mayor of Horror City over here, the mayor of, Jameson City over there. Are you serious? Oh my God. No one ever found you funny. Thank you for talking to Tan Mom so much. That was great. That was awesome. Thank you for Beetlejuice, the mayor of Zing City over here. Oh God, you are such a hack. Do you think he's he just has that little repertoire of things? Something of something city. Oh my God, you bald, old, ugly, unfunny hack.
First place, to be honest, but whatever.
What the hell's wrong with you? You're swelling up.
I don't know. I'm sorry I
Mayor
can't be a
City.
beautiful hairy man like you, but
Oh, come on. No trans bashing.
Oh,
Now he's
And last night it was
Now
cool,
you-
but now they're here.
Right. I'm not that drunk yet, guys. Wait a little bit.
Stop,
Stay behind your eyes, and you're a transphobe. Anything else, Rob? Before we
oh, because I don't.
Yeah, so that's what I think one of the super chairs was pointing out. All of a sudden, Keanu
Right.
is very liberal when it comes to others.
Do not fuck with me about this, Karl.
Remember when she was standing up for women?
Don't fuck with me about that, Shuli. What the fuck are you talking about? What does that mean? Standing up for women, by being brave. Sorry, hate to call myself brave, but yeah, being open and honest enough to talk about, my violent abuse by the hands of Jason to the New York Post. Yeah, I would say that's standing up for women. And also, yeah, I'm not liberal or conservative. I just call it like I see it, and I don't find that there's a problem with trans people. If you know what Rob Saul said, then went on Pat Dixon's show after this, and if you know what he fucking said about her on there, it is disturbing and fucking disgusting. Sorry, excuse me for not having a problem with trans people. And I'll call it a transphobe like I see it. I'm very live and let live. And if the only joke or just, I don't know, assholery fucking Rob Saul has is to call this fucking woman, you're an ugly man, then it's hack, it's gross, and it's dumb. So fuck off. Thanks.
Remember that phase?
Oh, come on. No trans bashing.
Now he's transphobic. Now
No,
you have gay
like,
behind your eyes and you're a transphobe. Anything else, Rob? Before you're
because
dismissed?
I don't
But
find
there's so many
hairy man
trans things to
attractive.
say,
That's just,
but I'm not hairy. Like, why don't? There's
yeah,
so many
yeah,
other things you
that's
could go
a
with.
good one.
And
Yeah,
also,
you're gross.
Ava like
That's,
fucking
there you go.
just
That's
like
much better.
takes
Took you long enough.
Rob,
Good one.
Rob, are you gonna you can apologize to me and I would take it.
Oh my God, a second request for an
Jesus
apology.
Christ.
A second request. He already said no, which means it wouldn't matter anyway.
I don't know a ton about Keanu. I don't have a lot of thoughts about Keanu, but it is very like selfish to be like, do you have anything to say, Rob, before you're dismissed when you're on someone else's show?
It's
It's a very
selfish.
entitled way to think. Like I control this. What if John wants Rob to speak? I don't know.
And credit to Rob. He's rolling the dice and he's saying, I'm going to live my
I
life.
think John doesn't give a shit what's going on. It was so selfish of me. Oh no. Shut up. It was so selfish. John, if John said, Keanu, that's enough, then I would have been like, all right, fine.
Without Keanu in it. She can be upset with me and I'll
Right.
somehow figure it out and
Yes.
move on.
A lot of us have figured out a way to live our lives without Keanu in it. It's amazing.
Yeah.
I just love John's nothingness
Yep.
during this whole thing.
He's a good referee.
I like
He really
Jenny,
isn't.
'cause she's just like, let's
No.
get back
But no,
to-
I didn't say that Courtney was ugly or
now
anything like
Jenny's like, let's just keep it on John, because isn't this what this whole show is supposed to be about? But these fucking the most unfunny two men on earth, Shuli and Karl, they're gonna shit on me a little bit because I don't know, tell the truth about them. No. But Jenny, love her. She's just like, oh yeah, I just love how John's stupid. Whatever.
that. I just said it wasn't a real
Fidgety.
competition.
Why are you so fidgety?
No, it's not a dating show. It's a joke.
Yeah,
It's
that's what I
obviously
said. I was
more
agreeing with you on
intimate
that.
with
I was
Courtney.
agreeing with you, but you guys are going by what a chatter's saying. I'm just.
But Rob, I don't know what any of that
I
shit
love
means.
Ava.
Right, John.
She is.
Appreciate it.
Rob, I'm still trying to figure out auto pay. All right, slow it down.
True.
Slow it down for me.
Any of that means.
Oh, they cracked themselves up. I didn't hear it.
How about what Keanu said?
It was a silly bit.
I agree, but
That's what you came on to say. Of all that we said, not you're going to comment on the gay behind your eyes. You're going to talk about a show from
Yeah,
a year
well,
and a
I
half
know.
ago
Listen,
about Courtney.
I don't need to defend myself about not being gay. I know my own life.
You're not going to apologize to me for the Jason Scoop stuff
I
at
fuck
all.
dogs and I'm proud of it.
Again,
Yeah, I know he's not gay. He fucks female dogs. They're female dogs.
Yeah.
good one,
The male
Karl.
dogs hate it when you put your dick in them.
Not some sort of weirdo.
So Keanu's coming around for a third try and
Yeah.
getting an apology.
I
Now should
don't
be more
wi-
specific. So
Carl,
her
Well, she's showing
ex-boyfriend.
off.
Carl, you have not. I don't know. I mean, I would think you were smarter than this. I don't actually want an apology. It's just a tactic to. He should be nervous about the things that he's said about me, especially after I've been so nice to him. Do I actually give a shit for an apology? No. And I want to say you're smarter than that, but my God, Karl. Please.
Like,
You're not going to apologize to me for the Jason Scoop stuff at all.
No, I'm not.
That's
Okay,
fucked
why
up they
not?
did that, Rob.
Hold on.
Little man.
Hold on. Can I be Switzerland here?
Can you?
So Jason Scoop stuff. So Keanu's ex
Yeah.
beat her, and it's well documented.
Mhm.
And I don't know why
Horrible.
an apology from Rob Saul would change any of that. It is horrible.
Obviously, it wouldn't. I'm just saying, when faced with somebody that is like annoying and says gross shit about me about that, then what do I care if he apologized? I wouldn't even forgive him. I would just say, yeah, you're dismissed. And thank you for admitting that you were wrong.
No one thinks that that's funny or anything like that. Rob probably does because he's a scumbag. But I just don't understand what Keanu's angle is here. But if you apologize to me, then my hand won't be broken anymore.
Again,
Doesn't make any
these
sense.
empty apologies. I don't know why anybody would want one. Who gives a fuck?
Rob,
Yeah, Jenny.
we're gonna have
right.
apologize and then everything's fine.
This is such a childish conversation.
And I love that it's a guy
Did
who
Karl
would never.
just say, did Mayor of Douchebagville, Karl, say, your hand won't be broken anymore if he apologizes? You're mayor of Cringeville. Your buddy mayor of, I knew that ISO was a PDFville. Okay? Mayor, you're mayor of, don't step on Mandolinville. Shut up. Stop it. That's not nice. But it's very funny. You're mayor of Funnyville, Magic 8 Ball. The club sandwich. I've seen him in person. He doesn't have club feet anymore. I don't know why he gets so butthurt about it.
Apologize to anyone for anything who is telling Rob, just fucking man up and apologize, dude.
Mm-hmm.
But even
Here's
when
the
he
guy-
does apologize, it means nothing.
Right.
And it's a guy claiming he's Switzerland who's saying, just do exactly, submit to them and let's all move on here.
Good point. He immediately took sides. He's more like NATO than he is like Switzerland.
Well, and this was the guy lecturing about how I was trying to stop the Ava and Kumia exchange.
Yep.
I would try to stop shit. This is a guy, when you go, can I be Switzerland? That's a guy who's trying to stop this argument and have everybody be friends. That's lame.
Yeah, just apologize and it'll all go away.
Karl, you insecure little maggot of a man. Do you think I think if Rob Saul apologizes to me that the trauma of having my wrist broken by my ex-boyfriend, having a cast on my arm and being mercilessly fucking abused for years, do you think I think that will go away? You're mayor of Stupidville. No, I don't think that. You worm of a man. I'm sorry that you had club feet as a child. You don't have them anymore. Do better. Do better. Yeah, no, it's just a fucking tactic to make him feel bad for the shit he said. I have to call people out. And I'm sorry that sucks for you. But what can I do?
Right.
Is what John said, because he really is a 6-year-old child.
Yeah. Rob, why not just apologize and then everything's fine?
And then everything's
I
fine.
love you too.
Rob, why don't you get some like gear that actually works? Your shot keeps breaking up. You look like a balloon. I mean, you're a mess.
Yeah.
I don't know
Look
if
at John
Ava has
laughing.
I don't know if Ava has a state-of-the-art studio. I'm not saying Rob has a nice setup. He most certainly does not. With stupid
I can tell you.
AI background.
I can tell you one thing, Ava isn't the one that looks like a balloon on screen. Way to go,
Oh.
kiddo. You nailed him,
Nailed
Ava. Nailed him.
I like
Mayor
it
of
coming from you. I mean, look
Balloonville.
at you.
Shut up.
You're
You look like a
hideous.
Cabbage Patch Kid, or like that, like with boils.
He's a
and
Sour Patch Kid.
I don't know. I don't know if those headphones are the right decision because they're like amplifying this weird aspect of your weird swollen face.
I mean,
I'm not even sure what these insults are anymore.
I know. It
You
gets
know, like
a
a
little
Cabbage
weird.
Patch Kid, but not as cute, or
You're like a
Yeah.
Sour Patch Kid.
They're big headphones. You could go, picking up anything on sonar in the sub. There's other things you could do. How's
Yeah.
helicopter school today?
Oh,
And
good
whatever.
You fit
I'm
right
not
into
an
this
expert.
Julie, why don't you go with your mayor of Sonarville joke? Shut up. You picking up sonar with those headphones? It's because Shuli has to deal with so many fucking hecklers. Because I've seen a Shuli show, all right? Many years ago, my dad and I went to see him, and everyone didn't give. I've been on a show with Shuli. People don't give a fuck about his jokes. Literally, I've been on a show with him, and I went to see him, and he eventually goes, all right, you guys want to hear about like Beetlejuice? And everybody's like, yay! So people heckle him all the time because he's an unfunny mayor of Hackville. No one cares about your I'm married and balding jokes. No one cares. All anybody ever wanted to see was you talk about the whack pack. I'm sorry. So to give Ava some kind of like advice on, well, you could have said something about sonar. Shut up. Shut up. Right? They're like, please talk about Tan Mom. Like, Jesus Christ, could you get through your fucking 20 minutes before you talk about the whack pack? Please. People were sleeping. They were sleeping. When you're on stage, Shuli, and you're not talking about the whack pack, everybody in the audience is mayor of Snoozeville. How about that? bitch.
Yeah, I'm not an expert.
I'm tagging you in. Get in there, Shuli. Start roasting this asshole.
Hey, Rob, look at your thumbs, you fucking zero.
This is really just the dumbest. Thank you. So thorough, Joe Burrow.
Listen, that's coming from you. I mean, you're a big ugly man that's just dressing up like a woman. I mean,
Okay, transphobic, loser. It is.
So John was grinning until Keanu goes, "Oh, that's a party foul, transphobic." And then John goes, "Oh, no transphobia."
Right.
He's not even paying attention on his own show. He's just staring at Keanu.
I forgot. I thought you wanted to look like a big ugly man. I forgot for a second. I'm sorry.
That's the thing that's off limits.
I hope Keanu does this when her husband's on stage talking about trans people.
You're one
No,
to fucking
saw
talk.
that show.
Yeah. Okay. Really? 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 Gino Bisconti is eons fucking funnier than you. Doesn't disparage or talk about fucking trans people. You got to be fucking kidding me, Shuli. I'm sorry it didn't work out for you. You never got that arty chair, and I'm sorry about that. That's horrible. You know, text JD about it. All right, he wouldn't probably answer you. God.
Oh, she stays quiet.
Yeah,
Oh,
Keanu,
okay.
how do you not just like keep your mouth shut during that? You know what I mean? Like you are married to Gino. I don't understand. How would you not realize it's going to look hypocritical?
Well, she married him for his money, Mike. So
I suppose.
Right.
No.
I met him when he was selling panini makers. I didn't know this other side of him.
big ugly man that's just dressing up like a woman. I mean,
Okay, transphobic, loser.
No,
And laugh further.
no,
did John say no transphobic?
No,
No transphobic.
hell no, we won't transphobic.
Say
I'm ugly
transphobic.
phobic.
Yeah, I mean,
I don't care. I don't care if
Is
I'm the
brown
ugly
hair.
man.
That's why you hate yourself so much. Ugly.
I hate
Okay,
myself.
if you're ugly phobic, look at yourself, please.
Oh,
Yeah,
look at your
like,
disgusting
he's so
asshole.
closeted. He's so closeted that his face is starting to swell up. It's just
I
boiling
know
up.
it's all of his. Yeah, Ava, I love her. Tommy Jordan, thank you for the $2. Shuli does have a good point. Gino is just as edgy. No, but if you, that's not edgy. That's just being rude to a trans woman. Gino has no problem with trans people. Gino has no problem. He's not homophobic. He's not transphobic. He's not racist. He fucking Rob Saul saying, yeah, you're a big ugly man with balls. That's not funny. That's just transphobic. So, I would love to see a show with Shuli and Gino. I will tell you 100%. Gino would wipe the floor with fucking Shuli. 100%. So that's just, it's not my opinion, actually, Tommy. It's just a fact. So, but I love you, Tommy, and you're very handsome. 1 million on the scale of attractiveness. Okay. Rob Saul does love saying fat whore. Yeah. Hilarious. All right. Feelings towards men are just blowing his.
Rob's comeback, you couldn't hear because everyone's yelling, was look at your disgusting asshole.
And John's like, what are you bringing me into this for?
We're not even dating yet.
What did I do?
Face into
Can I just say I love you all?
I do fine.
Wait, did someone say
That's
something
helpful.
funny?
That's helpful.
I missed it.
So
Transphobes, trans people, whichever.
right. Yeah.
Dog fuckers, transphobes, we're all people at the end of the day.
All you need is love.
I do fine in life. I don't have to post my big gaping asshole for money.
Oh,
Fucking
okay.
whore.
One time,
Oh,
one
you
person,
look like you're doing
$1,000. Transphobe.
Hey, can I
not
just
a-
have
Wait,
a
wait,
roll,
wait.
please?
Hold on, I'm sorry.
Please. What's going on?
So Rob said at least I didn't have to show my gaping asshole, which is a pretty decent comeback from the
Sure.
schoolyards I grew up on.
Sure.
All right, followed by Keanu saying, "Did I hear this right?
One photo.
time- One.
Yeah.
Okay.
For one person
One
for
time,
$1,000.
$1,000.
So how is it all over
How
the
many
internet if it was
times-
for one person?
Apparently that one guy decided that other people should see it too.
Being very generous.
Karl, have you seen it? Have any of you freaks seen it? No, you haven't, because that was not even on the fucking OnlyFans. It was not. You haven't. So yeah, well, everybody else decided to share it. Okay, so yeah, that would be a very leaked thing. That's not nice. I thought you clutch your pearls at Aaron Imholt sharing one photo with his buddy Gino Bisconti, which he never fucking asked for. So if that were the case, then why are you giggling? Aaron's going to jail for 8 days. Shut up, Karl. I own my stuff. I own everything. You only know that because I told you. I tell that story all the time. I talk about it on fucking stage. Got him.
This was $1,000, but free for you guys.
I've never seen it.
Yeah, Mike said, "What a horrific comeback!" It's so
Yes,
true.
you
You
can
don't
find
win
my
at the
news
end of that,
online.
Keanu.
Not that
Just once.
Sorry.
a relatively small amount of money.
You fuck one sheep. But yeah, like that's not a good comeback to be like she used to have an OnlyFans and there's only one person willing to give her money to look at her nude. That's not a good comeback.
You gotta look at her butthole.
There's women that made millions of dollars posing in Playboy that people never thought they would see naked.
Playboy. How old are you? Please, I made a lot of money on the OnlyFans, but I can only take so many photos. I tell the butthole picture story all the time. I tell it all the time. It was off of the OnlyFans, okay? And you haven't seen it. If you've seen it, then you're looking in a mirror, all right? All right? Mayor of Unfunny Town.
And she's like, "Hey, stupid, it's out there, but I cleaned house 1,000 plus.
4 figures.
4
I
figures."
was able to chip in towards rent that month, motherfucker.
Well, it was a little less after OnlyFans took their cut, but
Right.
Looks like you're not
As the great Rodney King once said, "Can we all
Laying in
get
a bed,
along?"
pretending to be a woman.
about-
You're
yeah.
fucking just-
John's instincts are terrible here.
Oh, that
John's
face.
like, everyone's yelling at each other. I want them to all stop and let's just sing Kumbaya now. Why?
I'm sure Rob Saul was a big Rodney King guy. That was his name to bring up.
He was a wise man, John. Good point.
The Rolling Stones. Who's
No, you're
fighting
used
and what for?
Who's
Rob's a
fighting and
loser.
what
Why
for?
even fight with him, right,
Rob is a
Rob?
loser for sure,
Yeah.
definitely.
Yeah, coming from Kiki. That's
Kiki's
great.
doing much better than you. Kiki's hot. She's not weirdly shaped in the face area.
Oh no, this is getting time from bad to worse.
Mhm.
Can I ask
You're a
a question?
loser. Oh, coming from you. Yeah, well, you look silly. Yeah, well, you're dumb.
This gets real weird.
can I ask a question to the Rob Saul aficionados out there?
Yeah.
When he debuts this Kiki impression, which you know is coming,
Mhm.
does he keep the same laugh that he has for you and for me, and I think it bled into Kumia as well?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what I'm gathering is that like literally no one likes Rob Saul. No one on earth. And also you're wondering about the laugh he's going to debut. It's because you've never heard a laugh before other than formerly Clubfoot Karl. Like, yeah, right. Am I right? You certainly don't get him on stage unless you're talking about Beetlejuice. Okay, Shul? Okay.
He does. Okay. Okay.
It'll be the same laugh, but it'll be the butthole making that laugh.
It'll just be like Ace Ventura.
that's a good
He'll be talking out of his asshole.
Dude, we just gave Rob the best
That's
idea.
it. That's it.
just
Hi.
it.
I'm Keanu. Welcome to my show.
What whack packer does that sound like? I would have to think of it. But anyway, so that's them covering that clip. How embarrassing. So silly. So silly.